Hey, what's going on? This is my first ever YouTube live, so I get this camera correct. I do a lot of Facebook lives, never done a YouTube live. So, reason I'm coming at you live this time is one, it's my first one, but two, I want to give you a little tips, advice for restaurant owners that probably get hit up a lot for charities, for schools, uh, and it's a difficult conversation because you don't want to turn people down. But at the same time, you realize that the efforts that you're going to be, or I guess the money you're going to be putting into that ad or that donation probably isn't going to yield a whole lot because they're hitting every business locally. And to give a good example is I just got one from a restaurant that I work with, just got a solicitation from a police, part of the police, state police, looking for a donation for an ad in their magazine that's going to support XYZ. And so they always put what it's going to support because, yeah, it does support different things. When you're looking at a business standpoint, you get 50 of those a month. You got to look at it a couple ways. So number one, that ad is not going to drive sales. Let's just be honest. I get those magazines. I get them in the mail. I get them in my driveway. Nobody opens them. If they do read the articles, they're not looking at it going, oh my gosh, here's an ad for this restaurant. I'm going to eat there because they're in this magazine. They don't make a lot of the connections a lot of times. Sinuses here in Kentucky, sorry. Where you do get business is from relationships with those charities. So what I suggest whenever I have come across these is, hey, we don't have the budget to do an ad right now, but we can easily do an event here for you. Let's put together a dine to donate. Let's put together, we have a bike night here that we could do some kind of cross promotion with you where you're on site and we do XYZ in exchange for this. The concept being, it needs to be a two-way relationship. So too often a lot of charities and a lot of schools want to go out and get businesses to support them, but they don't support the businesses. And this ran into a couple years ago, a golf outing I was involved with that a huge charity benefited from. A lot of money. I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars. And they didn't even show up for the golf outing. They didn't have a booth. They didn't have staff. They didn't promote it to their database. They actually, one year, scheduled their own different event the same day as the outing. And I'm like, well, let me get this right. We're funneling tens of thousands of dollars to your charity and asking for people to support you through our event, and you're not even supporting your own event. That doesn't make sense. So you've got to have a two-way street. So if you're a restaurant and you're constantly getting hit up by the high school soccer, football, baseball, softball team, the basketball team, you're getting hit up by the Fraternal Order of Police, by local charities. They're all great causes. We all know that. Nobody doubts that. But it's got to be a two-way street. So figure out how you can flip that and say, you know what? Yeah, I'd love to sponsor your football team. Let's have a food eating contest between you and your biggest rivalry down the street once a month, or do it one time or whatever. And we're going to have whoever wins will donate this much to the winning team, like percentage of proceeds will get this much and the winner will get this much. But it's driving mom and dad in, it's driving grandma and grandpa in, it's driving the coaches in, the players in. And at the end of the day, you're giving back. You're helping them in response to them helping you. So that's what I've got on this first ever live on YouTube. I'll see you around. Now I got to figure out how to end this. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, sir.